Dear colleagues in Turkey, thank you for the opportunity to attend the inaugural meeting of the Turkish Pharmacists Association Women Pharmacists Working Group, and a special thanks to President Şolak for his kind invitation to address you through this video today. I'm delighted to be able to celebrate with you, even though we are far away from each other. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dr. Duggan, and I am the Chief Executive Officer at the International Pharmaceutical Federation, FIP. FIP is a global non-governmental organisation, and we were founded in 1912 and are based in The Hague in the Netherlands. Through our 150 plus national member organisations, our academic institutional members and our individual members, we represent millions of pharmacists, pharmaceutical scientists and pharmacy educators across the world. You all might know the Turkish Pharmacists Association, TPA, is a member organisation of FIP, and TPA and FIP have been collaborating for more than 25 years now. And this collaboration culminated in a very successful FIP regional conference for the European region in Ankara in October 2019, thanks to TPA's hard work and dedication. And we strengthened and built new relationships with our valued member TPA and fellow pharmacy colleagues. It was truly a great event. Today we are here to celebrate the inaugural meeting of the TPA Women Pharmacists Working Group and the 8th of March International Women's Day. So, according to the WHO, women form 70% of the health workers in the social care and the healthcare sectors. Although the sector performs well regarding participation of women, gender transformative policies are needed to address inequities and eliminate gender-based discrimination in earnings. We need to remove barriers to access to full-time employment and support the access to professional development and leadership roles in women. Gender equity has implications for health access through the course of a person's life in terms of norms, roles and relations. Gender equity shapes everyone's experience of healthcare in terms of affordability, access, use of services and products, and also interaction with healthcare providers. Gender equity and equality and women's empowerment can improve health. Achieving gender equity is at the heart of FIP's global programme of work, aligned with United Nations Sustainability Development Goal number 5, gender equality, and the 10th FIP Pharmaceutical Workforce Development Goal, gender and equity balances. FIP works to challenge gender stereotypes and combat gender inequity and equality in our profession, and to identify and eliminate gender-related barriers to healthcare. Equity RX is FIP's leading campaign for championing women in global pharmacy and health through our empowerment of women, both within and beyond the workforce. The evidence is clear. Investing in women, whether through the workforce or through caregivers in the community, enhances access to quality healthcare, and it's an essential step towards us achieving universal health coverage. Equity RX focused on 3 goals: promoting equity in the pharmacy workforce, championing women in science and academia, and empowering women as informal caregivers. And FIP global workforce data shows the majority of global pharmaceutical workforce are women, with year-on-year increases. So this is truly relevant. Our intelligence indicates that the average female proportion of the total global pharmacy workforce will increase to above 70% by 2030. Promoting equity in the pharmacy workforce is needed now more than ever to utilise women's roles to deliver better medicines-related health for all. Our contribution to universal health coverage. Women are the non-professional caregivers closest to healthcare professionals, and more often than not, women are the ones who go to pharmacies and assume responsibilities for health in the household. FIP's report from last year, Pharmacists Supporting Women and Responsible Use of Medicines, showcases how pharmacists should work to empower women in their role as an informal caregiver. We're delighted to hear TPA is translating this important report into Turkish. True leadership. Turkish pharmacists can use our report to intervene with compassion and provide information resources and support to positively affect care recipients and their caregivers. Really important. On the 11th of February, International Day of Women and Girls in Science, FIP launched the FIP WISE campaign to better achieve gender equity for women in pharmaceutical science and education and empower them to achieve their full potential and attract students and young women into the fields of science and education. TPA's direct response to the FIP WISE campaign was to celebrate the 11th of February by launching the TPA Women Pharmacists Working Group. I personally applaud TPA for taking an immediate action and being the pathfinder in supporting Equity RX and FIP WISE to achieve its ambitious goals. It's so exciting to hear that TPA Women Pharmacists Working Group will focus on strengthening leadership roles of pharmacy, women in pharmacy, and remove barriers towards achieving gender in solidarity through science and education. As the first female Chief Executive Officer of FIP, I personally fully realise the support I have had through my career from both men and women along my journey, and I commit to support TPA and the TPA's Women Pharmacists Working Group in achieving all of its endeavours. Through FIP Equity RX, FIP will support TPA Women Pharmacists Working Group with our strategies, our tools, our resources, our networks, in solidarity. Tomorrow, FIP is launching a commitment to equity for public consultation. The commitment will be FIP's roadmap towards achieving equity and equality in our profession, with an ultimate aim to achieve universal health coverage. I would like to invite all of you to provide your input during the public consultation, and it's so important to have views from all over the world, including views from Turkish pharmacists. Nonetheless, I cannot stress enough how important your support is in achieving equity and equality for our profession and for your communities. As national pharmacy leaders, you are the ones who need to keep the momentum going, and I urge you to do so, and I thank you for doing so. In closing, I would like to express my delight once again, and I wish you the best of success to the TPA Women Pharmacists Working Group. I am sure it will not only influence practice and the workforce in Turkey, but also you will influence us all globally. We look forward to seeing you at the FIP Congress in Seville later this year, and we're eager to see this marvellous work showcased there. Congratulations on organising this successful meeting. I wish you all fruitful discussions and a great time ahead. Thank you for your attention, thank you for your leadership, and thank you for your support. Goodbye.